Okay, so let's try a different one. Let's quickly try a different one. I'm going to write it down and see. Okay, let's try this one. So on this one, let's say that now we're going to do an R1. So let's say I have an equation like this. I'm going to write the equation down. If I have y, it's equals to x plus 3 squared, which is minus 4. Can you see that this one is in the turning point? The first question number 1. Let's say they want you to write down. Okay, let's say they want you to write down the equation of the x-axis of symmetry of this one. So, to write, do you know what is the axis of symmetry?
Yes, I think it's the line that cuts the thingy in half, into 2 equal halves.
Exactly. And what is the answer for this? Do you know what is the answer? Let's say that, remember this thing, it's in the form of x minus p squared plus q. The axis of symmetry, we just take whatever that is inside the bracket, we equate it to 0 and solve for x. Therefore, x is equals to p. This p is your what? This p is your axis of symmetry. The value of p is your axis of symmetry. So now, looking at this example, can you manage to find the axis of symmetry for this graph?
Let me try, sir.
Okay. I need you to, it's easy, just take whatever that is inside the bracket, equate it to 0 and do what? And solve for p. Then tell me what is your x.
Is x equal to -3, sir?
Exactly. That's very correct. X is equals to -3. Well done. So we're going to take whatever that is inside the bracket. So I'm going to take the x plus 3, equate it to 0, then solve for x. Therefore, x is equals to -3. That is the axis of symmetry. Okay, I'm listening.
So I don't include that square.
No, we don't include the square. We only work with what we have inside the brackets.
Oh, I took time because I included the square. I broke it down. I made 2 different brackets and then it gave me that thing.
Okay. But now you understand that we only work with what we have inside the brackets, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, let's say that the second one, let's say the equation is given in this form. And they say y is equals to minus 2x squared plus 6x minus 4. And they say that we need to write down the equation of axis of symmetry. Do you know how are you going to do this one?
No, sir.
When it is in this form, remember, we don't have to complete the square to write it in that form. No, you can just use what? You can use the turning point formula. And when I say you can use the turning point formula, you can just say that x is equal to minus b all over 2a. Right. So what is the value of B? We just have to sub in the value of B and the value of A. So we know that on this equation, I'm sorry, let's go back. We know that on this equation, the value of B is 6. And the value of A is negative 2. So I'm going to sub in and say, therefore, X is equal to negative. Where there's B, we put 6 all over 2 into A, which is negative 2, minus 6 over 4, and negative 4. Then this will give us 6 over 4. We know that 2 goes into 4 2 times, 2 goes into 6 3 times. So therefore, the axis of symmetry, X will be equal to 3 over 2. So now, remember, now we can conclude something. So based on the information that we have so far, we can conclude and say, therefore, the axis of symmetry is the x coordinate of the turning point. You understand?
Yes, sir.
The x of the turning point. Right. So now you understand how to work with, how to find the axis of symmetry. So another thing that we'll be focusing on this session, it's when you have to find some of the sessions you'll see they'll ask you to find what we call the point of intersection. You understand? They will ask you that, find the point of intersection. They will need you to find the point of intersection. Do you know what is the point of intersection in functions?
Is it where the... I'm not sure, but it's where two... Is it where the function meets the x or the y axis?
No, that one is the x-intercept. When we talk about the point of intersection, it's where you'll have two graphs. So where these two graphs meet, we call that point the point of intersection. Can you see now on this one we have two graphs? So we are given the two graphs, a straight line graph and a parabola graph. So from this graph, what we have to do is that this one is parabola. Is parabola. This one is a straight line function. Right. So now they want us to do what? They want us to find a point of intersection. So the point of intersection, it's where the two graphs are equal. So since we say that it's where the two graphs are equal, we can simply do what? We can just equate the equations. So when I say equate the equation, I mean that we can just take the first equation, which is the 2x minus 1, equate it to the second equation, which is x squared plus 4x minus 3. So we definitely equate these two. Now we are solving two equations simultaneously. So to solve two equations simultaneously, first thing first, we're going to solve for x. So to solve for x, I know that I can bring everything to the other side. I can say x squared plus 4x. I'm going to take this 2x to come this side to be negative 2x. Then I have minus 3. I have the 1 that will come this side to be positive 1. Everything is equal to 0. I can now add the like terms. I'll have x squared, 4x minus 2x. That will give me plus. 4x minus 2x, that will give us what? Okay, we're going to have positive 2x. Then what do we have? We're going to have this as minus 3 plus 1, which will give us negative 2. Negative 2. It's equal to 0. From there, what we're going to do is that I think I made a mistake on this. On these graphs. Can we please erase this part? Let's start this thing from scratch. Okay, I made a mistake. It's not 2x, but it's x minus 1. Because I can see this one, we can't factorize it. So it's x minus 1. Okay, so it will be like this. It's x minus 1. The first graph is x minus 1. Then the second graph is not 5, but 5x plus 3. Okay, I see that I have made a lot of mistakes. I'm very sorry. Are you still with me, Thoriso?
Yes, sir.
Okay, plus 4x. You see now I'm saying it again. It's 5x. 5x plus 3. Let's equate these two. It's x minus 1. We're going to equate it to x squared plus 5x plus 3. So, grouping the like terms, x squared plus 5x. The x will come this side to be negative. We still have plus 3. The 1 will come this side to be positive 1. Then everything here is equal to 0. Then from there, adding the like terms, we'll have x squared. Then 5x, we're going to have this as 4x plus 4, which is equal to 0. We can definitely factorize this, which is x. We need the factors of 4 that when we add or subtract them, they give us 4, which is 2 and 2, and both of them will be negative. Therefore, this is equal to 0, x is equal to 2. That's the value of x. So now that we have x as weight, okay, I'm sorry, should be positive. Both of them should be positive. Then this will be negative 2. So the x is negative 2. To find y, we can quickly do what? We can just go on the first one. We can go on the first one like this. Okay, we can use the first graph and say y is equal to x minus 1. Therefore, y will be equal to, where there's x, it's minus 2 minus y. The value of y is what? The value of y is negative 3. Right. So since the value of y is negative 3, this tells us that the point of intersection will be the x, which is negative 2 and negative 3. Are you happy with that?
Yes, sir.
You need to always end off your answer with the coordinates. You must write down the coordinates. Right. So this tells us that these two graphs meet only at one point. Sometimes you'll have 2 points. But for this one, we only have 1 point. We'll do an example where we have different points. Right. So on our next equation, on our next session, we'll continue with hyperbola, also parabola, how to find the equation of this one. Hopefully that will be tomorrow. We're going to have the next session, maybe on the group part. Maybe we'll have something like this. Then you can also book another one-on-one session for when are you available during the week for a one-on-one session?
Every day from 7 p.m. I'm available, sir.
Okay, no problem. Can we do 8 p.m.?
There's no problem, sir.
Okay.
Please, if there's a session, may you please either send it on the group or can the academy please send it to my personal number, because every time I check my portal, it says there are no classes.
Okay, so are you saying that the sessions are not appearing on your portal?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'll check on that. Is your email correct? It's fine. We'll check your email. If it's right, then we can try to fix that. And I'll also try to post the class details on the group.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, but for one-on-one, I'll send the details separately. I'll just send them to you. But for group sessions, I'll post them on the group.
Thank you so much.
And thank you very much for attending the session. I'll see you on our next session.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Bye.